Number 1, have a clear goal or goals. There are plenty of people sleepwalking through life. They study in school and choose a subject in university that they think it will get them a high-paying job. Then they work their 9 to 5s, constantly complain about how much they hate their jobs or feel bored. They go back home, sit in front of TV, watch Netflix, or play games, getting drunk or high on the weekends, loathing Sundays because the dreadful feeling of everything will start all over again on Monday. This doesn't change until they retire. If you want to get out of this rut and make your life more exciting and less predictable, you need a clear goal or goals to set yourself up on a different path. Having clear goals is crucial because it helps to provide direction and focus for a person's efforts and decision-making. Clear goals can also help to motivate a person and give them a sense of purpose. When a person knows what they want to achieve, they are better able to plan and work towards the goal. Clear goals also allow a person to measure their progress and see how far they have come. This can help to boost their confidence and motivation and make it easier to stay on track. Everyone knows Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple. He is the perfect example of a successful person who has clear goals. He was known for having a clear vision for what he wanted to achieve with Apple and for being able to effectively communicate that vision to others. This helped to inspire and motivate the people around him to work towards the same goal and contributed to the success of Apple. Here is a little exercise to get started if you haven't got any clear goal. Imagine in the perfect world, what will you be doing right now, and who do you want to spend your life with? How would you like your physical body to look and feel? What type of contribution would you like to make to this world? While you're writing all this down, you are closer to the dream life you want to have. Consider every aspect of your life when you set goals, if you can. Number 2, clear action plans. Having plans and actionable steps is important because it helps to break down a big goal into smaller manageable tasks, which makes it more achievable. It also allows a person to focus on what needs to be done in the present and near future, rather than getting overwhelmed by the big picture. Having a plan also enables a person to set deadlines and to track their progress, making it easier to identify any obstacles that need to be overcome and adjust their approach as needed. And also, it allows a person to prioritize their tasks, which helps them to use their time and resources more efficiently. Dream big, start small, and take action. Once you have your goal in mind, it's time to develop a rough action plan. First of all, put yourself into research mode, watching YouTube videos to see how other people made it with the similar goals. Google relevant topics on how to, and then work out the specific information, knowledge, and the skills that you need to push yourself to the direction that you want to go. This is the preparation work for translating goals into plans. You can make a long-term plan, such as 3-year or 5-year plan, and is a rough plan for tweaking along the way. Then break down the long-term plan into medium-term plan, like a 1-year or 2-year plan. After that, write a 19-day plan with actionable steps you can take right now that best suits your circumstances. You can even narrow it down to monthly plans or weekly plans, or even daily plans. Constantly evaluate what's working well for you and what's not producing the desired result. Double down on the things that are working well. Keep on, test, fail, repeat until you start to see progress. Number 3, keep a positive mindset and have gratitude. Having a positive mindset and practicing gratitude can contribute to success in a number of ways. A positive mindset can help a person to see opportunities instead of obstacles, and to believe in their own ability to achieve their goals. It can also help to reduce stress and anxiety, which can negatively impact a person's ability to focus and make good decisions. Here is a perfect example of this. A Chinese farmer loses his horse, and his neighbors come to offer their condolences. The farmer responds, Who knows what's good or bad? The next day, the horse comes back with several wild horses, and the farmer's son is able to tame one of them. His neighbors come to congratulate him, and the farmer responds, "Who knows what's good or bad?" The next day, the son is thrown from the wild horse and breaks his leg. The neighbors come to offer their condolences, and the farmer responds, "Who knows what's good or bad?" Soon after, the army comes to take all the able-bodied men for war, and the farmer's son is not taken because of his broken leg. The farmer responds, "Who knows what's good or bad?" The story is often used to illustrate the idea that it's difficult to know whether an event is good or bad until much later, and that it's important to maintain a positive attitude and not give up hope in difficult times. Gratitude, on the other hand, can help a person to appreciate what they have rather than dwelling on what they lack. This can help to improve their overall well-being and boost their motivation. Practicing gratitude can be as simple as taking a few minutes a day to reflect on things that you're thankful for, or expressing your appreciation to others. It's also important to know that gratitude is not just about feeling thankful for what you have, but also about taking action to show it. When working hard towards a goal, sometimes struggling to keep up the faith to see it through, or even in the darkest moments when life takes a nasty turn, we often need to lean on something daily, not to feel very much alone on our journey. Practicing gratitude can lift us from the sinking feelings that there is no hope tomorrow. Nothing will ever come right. Instead, it will push us towards positive aspects of our life, consistently reminding us things will turn out okay and put a smile on our faces. Number 4, keep focusing on what matters to you, not distracted from other people's ideals. Our society is built on certain expectations. Mainstream media is bombarding people with ideals that have been installed in us deeply since we were young. How many of us have been compared with the kids around our age when we were young? How many of us have been compared with our family members or friends on job positions, how much we earn, and how many assets we have? It's in our human nature, unfortunately. The comparison level theory proves this. According to the theory, people evaluate their satisfaction with the current job or salary, not only by the absolute amount of money they earn, but also by comparing it to the wages and working conditions of others. So, even if someone is offered a lower paying job, they may still take it if they perceive that they will be earning more than their peers. It's not that we don't know the facts. Everyone has different circumstances. Everyone comes from a different background. Everyone has her own strength or weakness. And even more, everyone has a different set of values and morals, distinct passion and life goals. When we can stay true to ourselves, focusing on our own goals, we are less likely to be distracted or upset about other people's accomplishments, the shiny things they own, the perfect holiday they post on social media. The very idea of staying true to yourself is built on a deep understanding of yourself. As you might have noticed, some people treasure money and luxuries, some do fame and some do popularity, but you need to really dig deep to find out what motivates you. For some people, they are happy and content to have a corporate high-flying job, whereas others would hate it because of the stress and a lack of balanced lifestyle. Some want the freedom to travel around the world whenever they want, wherever they want. Some prefer stability and predictability. If you know yourself very well, then it's less likely to choose a profession that you will grow to loathe later on in life, just because your parents told you so. Or you think you can earn the big bucks, satisfy all your material needs, but you are not a material person. People tend to ask, how can I get to know myself more deeply? Go do new things, test your strength and character, and put yourself in an uncomfortable position so you know how you feel about everything. Number 5, have strong faith, unwavering will, and persist no matter what. Persistence and perseverance, as we all know, are the essential ingredients to success. J.K. Rowling is a perfect example of this. The author of the Harry Potter series faced numerous rejections and setbacks before her books were finally published, but she never lost faith in her ability as a writer, or in the potential of her stories. Her persistence and determination ultimately led to the creation of one of the most successful and beloved book series in history. The story of the Japanese bamboo is a parable often used to illustrate the importance of perseverance and patience. The story goes something like this. A farmer in Japan plants a bamboo seed and waits for it to grow. For the first year, nothing happens. The farmer continues to water and care for the seed, but still nothing grows. The second year, the farmer continues to care for the seed, but again nothing grows. This continues for several years, and the farmer begins to doubt whether the seed will ever grow. But he continues to care for it nonetheless. And then, in the fifth year, the bamboo suddenly shoots up and grows to over 90 feet tall in just 6 weeks. The story demonstrates the idea that growth and success often require a great deal of patience and perseverance. Just like the farmer in the story, we may not see the results of our efforts for a long time, but if we persist and keep working hard, we will eventually see the fruits of our labor. It's also a reminder that not all growth is visible or happens at the same pace. Something takes longer to grow, but when they do, the results can be astounding